Foundation presents Sufyana Night. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. What a great pleasure. What a honor. Thanks for joining me and the team of Pink Foundation. At the behalf of Pink Foundation, I would like to welcome you all to this Sufi night. Without your support, this is not possible. Ladies and gentlemen, behind every organization, you need somebody to move the organization in the right direction. Passion, feelings. And this individual, I salute her. Ladies and gentlemen, the founder of Pink Foundation, please welcome Kim. Kim, welcome. Welcome to the amazing Sufi night right on Indus TV. How are you doing, Pink?
Good, how are you?
Very well, it's good to have you. And so tell us, Pink, Kim, that you are involved with Pink Foundation for such a long time. So tell us, how can people who are watching us, they can make the difference, and what you have been doing?
The Pink Foundation was formed to help the baby girls. In this world, this time, right now, this generation, the millions of girls who are getting killed just because they're girls. We are here to help. We help the mothers who are pregnant and want to give birth to baby girls but getting pressure from the family and friends to abort them. We also help the mothers who have given the birth to baby girls, however, feeling oppression and pressure from other people. And we also the girls who have been abandoned. Even though they were born, nobody wanted them, so they were left to die. We come in, we save them, we raise them. We do our best. It's never enough. We need more help. We need more people. I'm lucky to be here. Please enjoy the good music. This beautiful artist. As we go through this musical journey tonight, hopefully you will hear our story as well and get to know what we do and how can we use your help. Thank you again.
Thank you, Kim. Support Pink Foundation.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Neela Mudar from the Pink Foundation. In just a few minutes, we are going to play a video that includes our volunteers, supporters and the girls we are supporting, who we consider to be our family, the Pink family, and we want you to be part of this great initiative. We are so proud of our volunteers for their incredible input in this noble cause. Thank you once again to take your time out and be part of the Sufiana night in support of the Pink Foundation. Thank you.
History in the making, friends. Pink Foundation. Tonight is a night when we all get together and share and care and show our support for Pink Foundation. It wouldn't have been possible without the help of this individual, Poonam Bhuchar, attorney. Very busy, but she takes time out because she cares. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Poonam Bhuchar to tell you more about Pink Foundation and the initiative. Hello Poonam, how are
Hi,
you?
Karachi. How are you?
Great, it's so nice to have
You
you.
too.
You're looking wonderful, all
Thank you,
pink.
as are you.
You know, so tell us more. All the people are interested who are watching us. They want to know more about Pink Foundation.
Well, the Pink Foundation is an amazing foundation that I got involved in because seeing Kim Gill's passion and her love for these girls is immeasurable. But what made it so devastating for me was I have a girl. She is the apple of my eye. And we hear a lot of homes back in India that we all support. But there was something very different about the one that Kim was supporting through the Pink Foundation. And that is the fact that these girls, their parents are actually alive. They're abandoned, they're neglected, they're picked up from trash cans.
Oh no.
It's awful.
So sad.
And it's because, for the sheer fact that they're girls. And it's a much bigger cause and it's a much bigger issue that we need to make everybody aware of, and it's the issue of gendercide. Gendercide is the systemic elimination and killing of baby girls. It's of a particular gender, but in countries like India and China, it's of baby girls and females. And it can be done, through people finding out that they're having a girl and aborting the baby, which is known as feticide, or infanticide, where the girls are killed before the age of 1, they're suffocated, they're poisoned, they're neglected. And it is a systemic global issue, particularly in India and China. Most people think that this happens in poorer communities. I certainly did, right? But in reading more and being more involved in the Pink Foundation, we've realized that it's not. It's across all socioeconomics. And what is the reason for this, Karachi? It's culture. It's our culture. While we have amazing aspects of our culture, this is a particular part of our culture that is killing our baby girls. And the reason, because culturally in India, we see boys, in a lot of families, boys are seen as an asset.
Poonam, you're so right. अगर लड़का हुआ है तो बधाइयाँ जी बधाइयाँ. अगर लड़की हुई है, my God, सबके चेहरे उतर जाते हैं.
Seriously. And I'm not going to say sabki family mein, but in a lot of families it does happen. Even in the West we see it happen, right? And what is the reason that a boy is valued over a girl? For a mother, a boy or a girl is a child,
Same, yeah,
right?
yes.
But culturally, we are taught that in a lot of families, boys are seen as continuing the legacy of the family.
Absolutely.
They're seen as, we educate the boy and they will bring the money back in, they'll take care of aging parents. And then जब लड़की की शादी होएगी, they'll go and they'll bring dowry in through the marriage. But what about a girl? A girl from the minute she is born is seen as a liability. She's seen as we have to clothe, we have to feed her, and then we educate her so she has a good marriage, but then we have to pay dowry. And this is an issue that isn't just in poorer communities. We are seeing through the Pink Foundation that this is across the board, from the poor to the village to the rich. Girls are seen as liabilities in a lot of families. And this is a cultural issue. And because of this cultural issue, India had eliminated or made it illegal for people to find out the sex of their baby when women were pregnant. But doctors are being paid under the table, doctors are taking bribes, and they're letting out that people are having baby girls. So as a result, women are being thrown down the stairs. Women are being forced by their mother-in-laws and their husbands to give up the baby girl. We've seen cases in the Pink Foundation of people being locked up because they were having a baby girl and they didn't want to give the baby girl up. We've seen that when the baby girls are born, finally they are born, the girls are thrown in trash cans. The women are beaten because they gave birth to a baby girl. Husbands and mother-in-laws threaten women that they will be left alone because if they want to continue keeping the baby girl. So because the woman is under so much pressure, a lot of the times they are giving up these baby girls. And the fundamental thing that is absolutely shocking is that this is a global human rights issue. The UN in 2018 did a study, and there they found that 200 million girls are missing because of the gendercide issue across the world.
Oh my God, that's a huge number.
200 million. That is the biggest genocide. It's more than the Holocaust, it's more than Rwanda, it's more than so many other atrocities that have happened in the world. But how many of us are aware of it?
Nobody. I think it's so important for all of you who are watching this show. I think your contribution, your support is very important. And I am very, very happy, Poonam Bhuchar, that your passion for all these girls, and I think and all the other people out there who are not aware of this situation, I think this is a great initiative.
Oh, I mean, as I said, seeing Kim's passion, there was no way you couldn't get involved. But having a baby girl, many of us have girls in this country, and we need to empower them. And that's why we're asking for your help. We need your help to create the awareness, to make the change, and to help support these girls and become part of their family.
Support
the Pink Foundation.
Hi friends, I'm Dr. Amit Chakravarti, a urologist and the Secretary of American Association of Physicians of Indian Origin in the US. I am coming to you today with a very important message. There is a great problem amongst female children all over the world, especially in India. There is a high degree of gendericide, female fetuses, female infants, female children are killed just because they are female. This is a very, very serious and heart-wrenching problem. It is very close to my heart because I have 3 daughters, and there is this organization called the Pink Foundation who helps these children, these female kids, or even before they're born, and gives them a chance to live. So this ongoing war against our daughters in India, we have to fight against. So please help fight the cause and donate to this wonderful, wonderful mission, the Pink Foundation.
Folks, it's really a great honor and privilege for Pink Foundation, little mentors who have contributed so much And let me find out from Jia. Jia, how are you doing, Jia?
Good, how are you?
Awesome. Tell me, what is important to kids from Western world under the plight of underprivileged children?
For kids in the United States to understand the plight of underprivileged children in India and other countries globally, it's very important so that they can understand what it means to make a relationship and make a friendship, which goes back to our mission statement, which is to empower and motivate one friend at a time.
I'm so proud of you. And my next question to you is, Karina, what has been your experience dealing with Pink Foundation at Jyoti Sarup?
So just like Gia said, we really want to make sure that we have a relationship with every single kid that we contact. So with the Jyoti Sarup School, we've been able to bring them joy and make new friends through our video calls. So every call we always aim to do something different. So for example, on our last call, we learned how to dance from them, and obviously we weren't very good, but they were able to show us some Bhangra moves and teach us some Gujarati and some new languages, as well as we were able to show them some art. So through every single experience that we do with the Jyoti Sarup School, we're always learning something new and building our relationship.
Thank you so much, Karina, and I'm so proud of Little Mentors. And of course, my next question to you, Arman, how can the kids get involved to support and make things happen for this organization?
Thank you so much, and thank you for allowing our organization to be part of the Pink Foundation. Little Mentors has touched thousands of students. We've reached so many schools, and really hope for people to be part of our organization, which starts with our website, which is littlementors.org. And it's a very clean process where there's an application, and from there you can be part of our many events. One event we recently did was with Teddy Talks, where we talked to Peter Buffett, and we also talked to a Holocaust survivor named Alice Sondyke, and it was very inspiring. So we hoped for people to be part of our organization, and once again we thank the Pink Foundation for allowing us to be part of this wonderful initiative.
So friends, look at these kids. If they can do it, you can do it. These are the people who make the difference in our society. Please give them thumbs up. Folks, thank you so much. And Poonam, this wouldn't have been possible. You're looking marvelous. You're looking beautiful. All the volunteers are looking lovely. And I think with your help and support, I think we have created history today. Thank you so much.
Well, Karachi, I think on behalf of the Pink Foundation, we would love to thank Indus TV, Vijay Gargji, for giving us this platform to create the awareness. And of course, you who gave us your mesmerizing voice, MC of the night, and provided us with wonderful entertainment through this. And also Sachin and Madhavi from Indus TV for the filming and editing. And I, from the bottom of my heart from Pink Foundation, want to say that they dedicated so much time and effort into putting this together and really strengthened our cause and made our vision come true. I would also like to thank all the wonderful artists, Bhavin Shastriji, Biba Singh, Sarika Kansara, Rahul Sharma, and also our very own Shikha Prasha and her sons for the wonderful entertainment without whom we could not have had Sufi
Absolutely.
Night. In addition, I'd like to thank all the volunteers of Pink Foundation who've worked behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, to make this possible and who continue to put in their sweat and hard work every day to help these girls' dreams come true. But last but not least, we'd love to thank the audience for watching, giving up your time to watch us on for the Sufi Night and help us educate you about the issues. And we're asking you to open up your hearts and donate generously and make sure that these girls' dreams are fulfilled. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And folks, support Pink
Pink Foundation.